Control the objective. Control the hard point. The advantage is ours. Hold it. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. We have the lead. Maintain current posture. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. We control the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hostile personnel have captured. Contesting hardpoint.
That's deep in there.
Hardpoint contested.
Bro, I swear I'm getting targeted.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Falling behind. Control the hardpoint.
No, take that shit. Take that. 10 seconds.
Hardpoint identified. Lead is ours. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep it.
Two we come.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint loaded. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Control the hardpoint. identified.
No, no.
Hardpoint is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Located. Hardpoint contested. We control the hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
Go way in the back. Go way.
Contesting hardpoint. Explain this around. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint.
Alright, I'm gonna stay over here to the front. Let me come over here.
Hardpoint is active.
Alright, we got spawn. Somebody
Hardpoint locked down.
over there. You gotta die. Yeah, they coming back right. Oh, he right there, Hawk.
Hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint active. We control the hardpoint. Hellstorm inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint. Personnel have captured the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy Hellstorm launched.
up on the door.
Hardpoint active. We control the hardpoint.
Open the window behind you.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Lucky motherfuckers.
Roll back. Mission failure.
This is why I have trust issues.
This operation is under executive surveillance. I want it pristine. One enemy left. Neutralize them. MTC is running dry. It is now or never. Round is ours. Exemplary work.
Yes.
No, it don't. It said.
Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. Bomb acquired. time left to lock this down. Lost the bomb. Take them out. Work is not done. Get back out there.
That shit was hiding.
Search and destroy.
They walling, fellas.
Defend the objective.
Plan A.
Hostile charges primed. Stocks are plummeting. Get this under control. Search and destroy. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb. Dropped. MTC is nearing zero. Close the deal. One enemy left. Neutralize them. Bomb acquired. Bomb going down. The bomb has been planted. Search and destroy. Protect the objective. Enemy set the bomb. Search and destroy. Secure the mission area at all costs. We got the bomb. Bomb carrier. Buckle down and take this. Enemy left. Neutralize them. Bomb acquired. We're planting the bomb. Charge is set. Do not let up. That is 3 straight. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. There's not much time left to lock this down. Last one standing. Clear. The enemy has planted the bomb. Your metrics are slipping. Clean it. Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. We got the bomb. We're setting up the bomb. Bomb is armed. One hostile remains. Take them out. Acceptable performance, SEC team. Make sure it stays that way. Search and destroy. Protect the objective. Hellstorm inbound. MTC is nearing zero. Close the deal. One enemy left. Neutralize them. You are our final asset. Do your job.
Fuck, man.
Not out of the mix yet.
Yo, I'm lighting my ass off and you still can't kill me. Fucking hold the controller to your fucking skull and
Shut your hacking ass up.
Search and destroy.
You lagging. Shut the fuck up.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired. Bomb dropped. Almost out of time. Buckle down and... We got the bomb. Bomb plant in progress. Bomb active.
Knew exactly where you were. See that shit?
Enemies have disarmed the bomb. Your stocks are plummeting. Get this under control. Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. Bomb acquired.
Cover, designating Hellstorm target.
We're setting up the bomb. MTC is running dry. It is now or never. The bomb has been planted.
Place the order for pickup. Like to place the order for pickup. Let me get 2 orders of wings, 1 lemon pepper, 1 super hot.
You want ranch or blue cheese with those?
Ranch. The super hot, can I get them extra saucy?
Extra wet, I got it.
A rack of ribs.
Full rack?
Yes.
What's your size?
Fries and mashed potatoes.
Alright, what else can I get for you?
And order of peel and eat shrimp.
Okay.
With fries and a salad. What kind of salad you have?
You can do like a grilled chicken salad or like a steak salad. You can do that Caesar or garden.
Caesar.
And do you want a protein on it?
No.
So just, you want a side Caesar then?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Anything else for you?
That's just 1 order of fries with that, right?
Just a side of fries with the full rack of ribs. Do you want an extra side of fries too?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, give us about 15 minutes and we'll have that ready for you at the bar.
Alright, thank you.
authorized to engage. Protect the guild's interests. Hostiles have the hard point. Personnel have captured the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down. Captured the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point located. Hard point active. Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Contested. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Control the hard point. Hostile personnel. are pressing control of this. For committee review.
Eating is crazy.
Lesson learned. It won't happen twice.
Hello. What's up? Yeah. Penalty, automatic, first down.
All right, so that's Dean Lowry who was roughing the snapper. You don't see that too often, and let's check it out here on the replay as Mike McCarthy looks at the big board as well.
And the league has done a nice job of trying to protect the snapper. You can see Lowry right there, referees in position, calls it immediately. That's something Mike McCarthy, he's not excited about because you go from 3 points, now give him a new set of downs, and that's not what you want defensively.
That's one of the things they've been clamping down on here, some of these rules that they've had, and they want to make sure in the preseason that some of the calls are made, and that was one of them that we saw stress. Marshawn Lloyd, once again, gets a couple of yards right there, so 3 points off the board, but still, if you were smacked, pretty good first impression in the preseason, 58 yards away. Alex Highsmith was there for the Steelers.
This is one of the things he does well. He sets the edge on the outside, is in position, forces the cutback, is able to make the tackle. Finished last year with 9.5 sacks in 13 games, so this is something that he's going to want to continue to work on, especially when you add T.J. Watt on the other side along with Nick Herbig on his contract extension.
Yeah, and I think Patrick Graham, the new DC, is going to be very interested in using these guys all over the place, and hopefully we'll see a lot of that during the regular season. That's Savion Williams in motion, and up the middle, that's going to Marshawn Lloyd once again. He was their third-round pick a couple of years ago out of USC. Set up a third down and 3.
And the Steelers were working a lot on third down, making sure they get off the field. That was something that Mike McCarthy, along with defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, working and using that as a point of emphasis to say this right here has to be the down that we get off the field. Let's see if it transitions here today.
Y.A. Black, you saw him, number 94. He's the guy who is occupying people in the middle. They have him at nose tackle. We didn't play all that much there last year, but now they're going to use him there, it appears, as they move Benton to the outside more. And this is Love on 3rd and 3, firing. And a good defensive play once again, intended for Jaden Reed, and it's Asante Samuel Jr., who has really been matching up with DK Metcalf in camp, and that's been a great battle to watch, and he's had an outstanding camp.
Absolutely. He re-signed here in March, and 6 tackles last year, 1 interception, in position to make this play, understanding, hey, we're looking for the fade on the inside. They work a lot on that, able to get that right hand, knock it out. You can see the excitement about Sam.
Yeah, beautiful play there. He's been doing that all along. Boy, what a comeback he's made from neck surgery that he had. All right, this is going to be Trey Smack, this time from 37 yards. He was a 6th-round pick this year, so they have high hopes for him, and he nails that one. After hitting from 58, move closer at 37, and the first points on the board. Go to Green Bay, 3-0 with the Steelers coming back with football on offense for the very first time.
An invitation to the feeling of a life well designed. The invitation to Lexus Summer Sales Event. Spider-Man Brand New Day is setting brand new records. You ready? And it's the #1 movie in the world. Oh, cool. A defining Spider-Man cinematic experience. I love you, Spider-Man. Yeah, all right, buddy. Rated PG-13. Get tickets now. Psoriasis had me constantly checking the mirror.
Hiding any plaques I could. And looking for flakes. But now, with Bimzelx, I'm back.
I'm back.
And I'm back to clear skin.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Bimzelx helps adults with moderate to psoriasis control plaques to deliver clearer skin fast for results that last. Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose. My reflection's a lot clearer now. Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems. Start to say I'm back to clear skin with Bimzelx. Ask your healthcare provider about Bimzelx.
Dude, this is a big game. Okay, bye.
The game?
Yeah. Cool. Are you guys watching the game? Yes, it's NFL Plus.
It's 4th and goal, and the clock continues to tick.
Oh no.
What will they do?
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus. And keep the NFL in reach.
Welcome back, everyone. Packers with a 3-0 lead over the Steelers. And we know this is a big day for Mike McCarthy. Grew up in Greenfield, a Pittsburgh native. He hasn't lived in Pittsburgh since 1993. But guys, from his office window at the Steelers practice facility, he can see where he grew up in Greenfield. Even when Aaron Rodgers signed last season in the summer, they asked him what he liked about the Pittsburgh area. He said, I heard Greenfield Ave is pretty nice. Mike told me to say that, as in McCarthy. And at Mike McCarthy's first team meeting, he made sure to show how Steel is made, what his town is all about, and what he's building with his football team. Tom, back to you.
All right, Missy, thanks very much. A dream come true. His whole family is here. They're so proud of him. And, man, you think about the Steelers, 4 coaches in 58 years. They average 1 every 19 years, while most of the league is recycling guys left and right.
That is it. When I have a chance to talk to him before we talk all things Pittsburgh, and he's only 5 minutes from my hometown of Homestead.
All right. Trey Smack with a kickoff, and this is Caden Weechen, one of their draft picks out of Iowa. Flags everywhere on this play. Eli Heidenreich is also back there. We're going to see him a little bit tonight, but Weechen's a guy who had all sorts of success numbers in the return game at Iowa. That's a 26-yard return. The referee tonight is Brad Rogers. We'll see what he has to say. Anxious to watch this offensive line, Charlie, because they've got guys who've switched from right side to left side with McCormick and Fatanu. Frazier's just a tremendous center right now.
2 fouls on the play by the return team. Holding number 55. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Holding number 44. The penalty decline. First down.
All right, so Steelers move backwards a little bit. You're going to see Jalen Warren in there. Guy who did not fumble all of last year. One of the things that Mike McCarthy has with the Steelers, 6 ball securities at the top of the list. Roman Wilson in the game as well, and Mason Rudolph is your quarterback. 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And Mason is, as I told you before, Charlie, one of his insurance policies as a backup to Aaron Rodgers.
And people, they recognize him around 9th year in the league, 8 years here with the Steelers, and he has the opportunity to run the first-team offense. And let's see how he progresses here as the game goes on.
How about a fullback with an I formation? Riley Nowakowski was the guy, and he was blocking for Travis Homer. And this is an interesting player here because he does such good work in special teams. That's his strength. But he's also competing for a running back slot here as well.
Travis Homer is a guy that really has taken advantage of all of the opportunities that he's had throughout. He's an 8th-year guy out of University of Miami, 85 regular season games. He knows how to get it done, and he wants to contribute more than just special teams.
Homer remains in the game here out of Miami, Florida. He was a 6th-round pick of Seattle back in 2019, and he has made his way through with special teams work pressure. And they get to Mason Rudolph. He is down, and that's going to be a loss on the play. And so now the Steelers go back even more after those holding penalties. Baron Sorrell was putting the pressure on, and eventually it was Lucas Van Ness and others up front.
He was brought down by Zaire Frazier. This guy has been in the league for a long time.
Right now it's 3rd and 14 for the Steelers. From their own 14-yard line, Green Bay with a 3-0 lead. 37-yard field goal for Trey Smack on their first possession. Quick hitter. And it goes to Jeremy Bernard. And the rookie tries to cut back inside. Picks up some yardage, but not enough. And the Steelers are going to have to go 3 and out on their first possession. Bernard's a young guy who's really trying to move right in. He's in a battle with Roman Wilson in that slot position.
You can see Bernard, I mean, just trying to pick up some yards to get you in better field position here. But he's a rookie out of Alabama. They feel very high about Bernard. But that's not the drive that you want coming out of it yet. Penalty to start on special teams and not able to pick up the first down on your first drive. So I know Mike McCarthy is not happy about that drive.
Sky Moore is out there to receive this bump by Cameron Johnston. Sky Moore, obviously a guy from this area, knows a lot about the Shady Side Academy. And now we have another flag on the far side of the field. This is after the play was over. Let's see what this is, but that was a 51-yard kick from Cameron Johnston, who was back here before and now his second tour of duty. And Sky Moore is a very interesting story for sure.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 15 of the kicking team. 15-yard penalty, first down, timeout.
So we have a lot of penalties so far early in this game. This one on Ben Skoranek. When we come back, Green Bay with their second possession of the game.
When Saturday rolls around, I don't want to jump through hoops to watch college football. Good name DirecTV makes it easy to keep up with my favorite college teams. No hopping between apps or channels.
Stream college football without the hurdles on DirecTV.
The Welcome Home celebration is going on now, and this is your best chance to get into a Mercedes-Benz GLC or GLE. Smart. Intuitive. More personal. And now, more attainable. Experience the technology, the luxury, and the personalization for yourself. Hurry in for exceptional lease and financing offers now during the Welcome Home celebration.
Don't look. Just listen.
Okay.
Seems you've been using your Discover cashback card to earn 5% cashback in grocery stores all quarter.
I have.
Now, it's payback time.
What? Oh, you mean my Discover cashback? Well, now I wish I didn't press the panic button.
What you gotta do that for?
Sorry, I'm just like, oh, it's payback time. Activate and earn 5% cash back in different categories each quarter and up to $1,500 in purchases.
Face to Discover. Multitasking sure is tough, isn't it? It's a bit like juggling multiple insurance policies. Things can go sideways in a hurry. Luckily, Geico makes it easy to manage all your policies in one place. Because we can all stand to do a bit less. Oh, careful, huh?
That was a close one. Thanks.
It feels good to juggle less. It feels good to Geico.
The road to Week 1 continues. The NFL preseason is now on the ESPN app. Get access to over 30 live games from NFL Network and ESPN all in one place. The NFL preseason, streaming on the ESPN app.
Game break here in NFL Network in Los Angeles. Lions and Bengals, oh my. Thought we've heard this before. Burrow to Chase. I told you guys. 16 yards. Well, they're playing real ball out here. I told you, Cincinnati's serious now. Hold on. Thought we've heard this before. Joe Burrow is set. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. I thought we fixed that. That was the whole offseason was about fixing that. Ahmed Hassani bags him. Scoreless in Cincinnati. Back to Pittsburgh. Taylor now in the game. And two new tight ends for Green Bay. Taylor now moving to his left, firing, and pretty good coverage by the Steelers there. Alex Highsmith is covering Marshawn Lloyd.
Talking about Tyrod Taylor. He's been in the league now 16 years. Out of Virginia Tech, and here he is in Green Bay.
You see the coverage there. Jamel Dean, another guy we expect, because they have injuries. Jalen Ramsey's injured, Joey Porter has the back and dealing with a contract. These guys have got an opportunity to play him. He had a tremendous season in Tampa last year. He had 3 interceptions, and they gave him some nice money to be here. And it looks like a very deep secondary for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Savion Williams and Bo Melton now in offensively, along with Sky Moore. Tyrod Taylor floats it down the sidelines. Once again, it's Asante Samuel Jr. covering Savion Williams. There was no room there. He has been unbelievable so far in the training camp. Originally drafted by the Chargers, and then he had that surgery, the spinal fusion surgery. Steelers took a chance to have him come back. He's been great.
And they were hoping that he bounced back from injury. He's showing no ill effects of that injury, and they are very pleased with the Samuels here. When you just look at just his career, he was the first ever player in NFL history to record 3 interceptions in the first half of a playoff game. He did that in the 2022 season against Jacksonville.
All right, so here we go for the Green Bay now on 3rd and 10. So a quick hitter. It's going to be short of the first down for Bo Melton and the Steelers, along with linebackers like Wilson, along with Sean Jenkins. Combined on that tackle, and that's a nice 3 and out, so they will get it back.
Then nice pressure there. Trying to get the quarterback before the screen was actually out of his hands, wasn't able to do so. They like where Benton is at. He's battling Y.A. Black for that nose tackle position.
All right, Daniel Whelan is in to punt the ball away. And again, it's Caden Weechen back from Iowa. He was the 4th round pick this year, 2-time Big Ten returner of the year. And they're kicking this one over to the left side. He makes the catch with nowhere to go. Good coverage by the Green Bay Packers on that one. Green Bay punts it away. It's 41 yards. Nick Neiman was there to make that stop on Weechen, who was really outstanding at Iowa, and they want to see him more in that role, along with Eli Heidenreich. We'll be back with the Steelers on offense.
The NFL season comes early. This year it starts on Wednesday with the Super Bowl rematch in Seattle. Thursday night, the first ever game in Australia. Niners, Rams in Melbourne. Then Sunday brings Week 1 to life. 13 Sunday. And Monday night, Broncos Chiefs. It all begins Wednesday, September 9th.
Switch to Verizon Fios and get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us. Every out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon on 100% fiber internet. That's up to $480 in value.
Whether you live here or whether you don't live here, your daily life is impacted by the Permian Basin. It produces around 50% of all the U.S. oil that's produced. So the U.S. actually is the largest producer of oil in the world.
That's ludicrous, but I got you. Hang on. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Amphilios UV Air. Invisible, light as air. La Roche-Posay. Ask for Cordelio Quattro and make your dog the Quattro dog.
What can I get for you, Jack Daniels?
Jack. Me too.
In every bar, you always know someone by name.
Round Jack.
Jack and Coke.
Jack Daniels, please.
Right away.
That's what makes Jack, Jack.
So what are you training for? Life. Run.
Welcome back. Hey, kick off your Labor Day with the Steelers Run Walk. Go the distance. Sure Stadium to help benefit the Chuck Noll Foundation and the Art Rooney Scholarship Fund. You'll learn more and register now at Steelers.com/run-walk. Back in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on a beautiful night, 3-0 Green Bay. Steelers back on offense from their own 15-yard line, and Mason Rudolph remains in the game. Fryermuth, Darnell Washington in the tight end. You see Aaron Rodgers there, along with Brian Angelico, the offensive coordinator. Rudolph now back, and there's pressure. It's coming quickly, and that didn't give many moments there because Brenton Cox Jr. pushed back on that offensive line, and he got to him before any plays could develop down the field.
Mason is trying to get rid of the ball quickly there, but the Packers secondary, they clamped down on coverage, nowhere to go with the football. As he's looking to find Fryermuth there on an option route, unfortunately wasn't there. Time expired, and you see Cox coming in right for the sack.
That's Dylan Cook, who's at right tackle right now. We told you earlier, Maxie Conachor, the number 1 pick, is not playing in this game, so that's a loss of 9 and a second and 19 on the second sack of the night for Green Bay. Rudolph. Shotgun. Over the middle has his man, Jeremy Bernard. That gets back a lot of yardage there instead of the third. And much better there. Mervyn Kenyon the third with the tackle. But Jeremy Bernard has come in here and spent all of his time at Georgia. It was really tremendous, or Alabama, I'm sorry.
They're trying to find out that
64 catches last year.
Yeah, they're trying to find that number 3 receivers. He's battling with Roman Wilson to see who's going to be that starting slot.
Roman Wilson has been good in this training camp, too. They're looking for him to take a step forward after last year not being a factor at all. Now, 3rd down 5. Rudolph over the middle. Fires as his man, and that's Dennis Skoranek. Skoranek on the play, gets a first down and much more. Mervyn Kenyon third. It's an 18-yard completion and a Pittsburgh Steelers first down.
This is how you bounce back offensive line. You give up the sack early, but yet you're now able to protect from Mason Rudolph. He's able to find Skoranek on the in route, picking up a big first down. Ben Skoranek last year made the Pro Bowl as a special teamer. He got last year's first touchdown pass, so he is looking to be more of a weapon here in this offense.
And so far tonight, he's been in there a lot, making a difference. Handoff again goes to Travis Homer. Not much there. We're going to take a look at the Citizens position room for wide receivers. You know about Metcalf, and Pittman's going to be a big addition, Charlie. His first season in Pittsburgh, 6 for the Colts, where he averaged 85 per year. Roman Wilson, Skoranek, Jeremy Bernard, a lot of talent there.
There is, and you can see right there, Roman Wilson, knew his offense, looking to build on his skill set, so he's trying to build on his on this preseason to keep Bernard on the sideline.
Rudolph is now 4 for 4. Hits Bernard again, and he turns it inside, still going, legs going. And it's first down and more. Kenyon was there to make the play, but not before another big play by Jeremy Bernard. 24 yards on that reception.
Typically, you would see that going out of bounds, but he said, no way. I am putting my shoulder down, getting up the field, able to break out of the tackle here. This is what they enjoy. That's why they drafted him in the second round, because of his playmaking ability. Started 34 games in his 53 games at Alabama and Washington, along with Michigan State.
Elite route runner, that's what they talked about. And he showed you that he could do it facing some pressure, too. There's a false start.
Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that's Troy Fatano. And with more on Germany Bernard, let's go down to Missy Matthews.
Well, guys, we found out on Steelers Nation Radio during training camp, Louis Lips was on the broadcast and said he's actually a distant relative of Jeremy Bernard, knows his grandfather really well. Jeremy said he chose number 17 because he was 5 in college. Ramsey has that one, but he loves Devontae Adams. Doesn't watch his highlights on YouTube. He watches games in the film room to take after him.
All right, first down at 15 after the penalty. Lou Nichols, who had a really good preseason last year, he gets the call there. A guy who led all FBS runners back in 2021, 1,800 yards on 341 carries. He gets 11 right there, so he got most of that penalty back and more.
He's been last year on the practice squad. This guy knows how to run with the football. You can see the vision as he able to cut it to the left side there. Just mentioned, talking about the rushing yards when he was at Central Michigan, played 32 games there. He's looking to build on what he's done.
Once again, it's Nichols trying to get that necessary yardage. It's going to be third and short. Darnell Washington trying to lead the pack there. Chris McClellan on the top for Green Bay. And we saw him last year. He led everyone in rushing in 3 games with 87 yards. So you knew he was going to be somebody who could do it. You just look at his history, and Lou Nichols has a big one in college. 32 now for Rudolph. Looking left, throwing, and getting his receiver first down yardage. That is Brandon Smith, who's another receiver who's had a pretty good training camp. He's been with the Jets the last couple of years. Aaron Rodgers had a chance to play with him there, and I think he likes him as well.
He does, and you can see he has nice size as he's looking to build on everything he has. He's 6'1", 216 out of Iowa. He's looking to kind of continue to build on what he's done, but again, spent some time with McCarthy, with the Cowboys, and now here he is joining the Steelers. And this is 15 here.
Yes, and Brandon Smith remains in the game after that reception. So now, Rudolph in the flat, goes to Homer, and he's met immediately and taken down. Nice open field tackle right there for Mark Perry of Green Bay.
And people who aren't familiar with Travis Homer, he's played in 85 regular season games. He has 2 starts in his 7 years. He spent some time in Seattle, Chicago, and now here he is with the Steelers.
Mason Rudolph so far perfect on the night. 6 for 6, 71 yards. Second possession. Steelers with their best penetration so far. And this has been a long drive. They got a big third down conversion early on in it. 2nd and 7 now. Rudolph again. Rolling to his right now. Looking down the field. Finding along the sidelines. That's Roman Wilson who keeps his feet in bounds. That's going to be close to first down yardage. Roman Wilson, who out of Michigan, and was their go-to guy when J.J. McCarthy was there in their national championship run.
And Mason was looking left. It looked like both receivers weren't on the same page as 2 people were in the same position. But Mason rolls out to the right, able to find Wilson as he is breaking off his route. Nice job of keeping his feet in bounds right in front of the referee, setting up a manageable third down.
Robert Tunyon in the game now. We have 3 tight ends in there. Tunyon, of course, has a history with Green Bay, Mike McCarthy, as well as Aaron Rodgers. A little quick hitter at the field to play there. Gets first down for Travis Homer. That continues this drive here. Mark Perry knocks him out of bounds, but not before they move to James.
This is what you want to see. You collapse everybody inside. They're thinking run. You're faking the Homer as he now slips out into the flat, pick up an easy first down, setting up the Steelers here in the red zone.
And the Steelers want to really have some weapons in the red zone, and Mike McCarthy's talked about it quite a bit. Some big people when Pittman and Metcalf are on the field. They're both 6'4". They've been looking for a number 2 to Metcalf, and this guy may be it. He's not in the game, of course, tonight, but look forward to number 11 during this regular season. Lou Nichols in the backfield once again. First down for the Steelers, and Nichols cutting the outside. Darnell Washington with a nice block, and there's a flag down on the play. Nichols gets in for the touchdown. There may be a holding call on the Steelers on this one.
Holding. Offense, number 76. 3-yard penalty. First down.
that nullifies the points here, so the Steelers have been penalized 5 times now for 55 yards early in this first quarter.
This is a tough one here. Troy is expecting that ball to stay on the inside, and when he bounces it out, that's where you see the arm extend. We don't have it on this particular angle here, but that's what happens when that play bounces out. It's unfortunate for Troy as he gets called for that penalty, taking away the touchdown.
Yeah, it was Dennis Sutton who was the guy he was engaged with there. Penn State. We have a lot of Penn Staters in this game, actually. Bernard back into the game now as Mike McCarthy calls the plays, and that's the difference. He loves to call his own plays. He's going to take a timeout here, but Angelico, when he talk about the offense, he's the guy who calls the plays.
And this.
All right, we're going to take a break here. Steelers knocking on the door, down 3-0. That could change here late first quarter.
It's NFL Sunday.
Who's coming over?
Everyone.
For what game?
All of them.
Dave and Lizzie are from California. We'll need the Niners and Chargers.
Check.
Kyle's mom's freaking out. She needs every game for fantasy.
Check.
We're going to be the worst hosts ever.
We're good. We got an NFL Sunday ticket and YouTube TV.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Get every game, every Sunday, all in one place. NFL with multi-view. Check. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $30 a month.
The fan favorite pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger is back at Wendy's. It's kind of like a pub on a bun, a pretzel bun.
Nice buns, man.
The Wendy's pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger. Pub kind of included.
No, there's a better day coming up.
The DQ Blizzard Double Flip Deal is here. Buy one Blizzard treat and get a second for just 99 cents. 99 cents? That's bananas. The Blizzard Double Flip Deal. Limited time. Get it in the DQ app.
I was tired of being told no. No to my dreams.
I had no idea if anyone would buy anything.
This is so wild that I actually, from a dream, started a business.
There is so much NFL on ESPN right now, it's disgusting. I love it. Monday Night Football's on, the pregame and postgame are on, and then like 4 more shows about those shows every week. I don't speak Roman, but I'm pretty sure Super Bowl 61 is on. NFL Network is now on the ESPN app. If they had any more football, my doctor will have some words. No, we're good. Sick. Football is on. This is your life now.
You can relive the moments of the Steelers Hall of Honor Museum and explore the new 2026 NFL Draft exhibit that includes artifacts, photos, and stories from that memorable weekend. Book your tour now, Steelers.com/museum, and receive a limited edition draft poster while supplies last. This year's class, outstanding J.T. Thomas, Gad Seuss, it's Craig Wolfley who will get in, and Kevin Colbert, the longtime general manager, all tremendous at what they did.
All worthy of getting in. Congratulations to all of those guys. Very well deserving.
All right, first and goal after the penalty now. You remember this drive started with a sack, and they were 9 yards back at 2nd and 19, and now a little slant pattern. That goes to Jeremy Bernard, gets some of that yardage back. Rudolph is now 8 for 8, Charlie. 3 for 3 on 3rd down.
And Bernard did a nice job of setting up as if he was going to go fade. Came right back in on a beautiful slant route.
And on that play,
This is the end of the first quarter.
we have come to the end of the first quarter. The only points, Trace Mack with a 37-yard field goal, but the Steelers, as I say, are knocking on the door. Second quarter action comes up from Acrisure Stadium right after this.
I switched Sadie to life protection formula. I used to feed her Purina once. Then I learned it has chicken byproduct meal. Blue's got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley. High-quality protein and wholesome grains for energy. Love them like family, keep them like family.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in Nico's automotive shop in Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people. Get ready. Unbeatable deals are coming soon at Harbor Freight's parking lot sale.
I'm so hungry.
You're a 2.
old to be fighting like this. Oh!
This always happens to me. Oh, you're not the only one who gets stuck in debt. The average new credit card has a 24% APR. Most of the money you're actually paying goes towards interest. But don't panic. You can pay down those cards with a SoFi personal loan.
Even for unexpected expenses?
Exactly. You'll get a fixed rate that's way lower than your credit card, which means you're on your way up. Consolidate high-interest credit card debt with a SoFi personal loan. SoFi. Get your money right.
Hey, earlier in the game we asked, where are you watching this game from? And here are a few of your responses, which was presented by South College, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. How about this one from Brussels? Thank you very much. Laura, we appreciate that. We also have someone stationed in Italy staying up late just to watch the Steelers play. And you know, this Steeler Nation is all over the place. It's Global and Leon from Mexico. Thank you, Leon, for watching. We have a lot of people from all over, Charlie, watching this. And what I want to watch right now is a touchdown. This is the 13th play of this drive coming up. 6:59 so far, and the Steelers looking to get in the end zone. Touchdown called back already because of a holding. And once again, Smith, as he bounces it back to the outside, he stripped up. He almost got back, giving a nice bit of ad-libbing after there was nothing available there. Brandon Cisse was there to make the tackle, but Nick showed something good there.
He did. He was following Big Mason McCormick in the hole, realizing not much is there. Can I bounce it outside? He was able to do so. Wasn't able to make the defender miss. And he's kicking himself right now because he thought he had a touchdown. Unfortunately, didn't happen. So let's see what happens on this play here.
Well, you can see the instincts that made him number one in FBS football back in 2021. He has those instincts. He has the resume, and now he's getting more of a chance. Play action to him. Rudolph looking left now. He's going to get into trouble. He finally sheds the blocker, throws back in the end zone. And that is a completion to Jeremy Bernard, but he may be out of bounds. What a good play by Mason Rudolph, however, to escape the pressure and a sure sack. And it looked like it was going to be a touchdown, but the call on the field is incomplete or out of bounds. So it is not a touchdown.
I wonder if this is going to be one of the accelerated replays that's coming in from New York to assist with the referees right here to discuss whether or not this is a touchdown.
Warren Brinson was the man back there to put the pressure on.
Moving on the field with an incomplete pass.
All right, so that's what it looked like from up here, but a good job by Rudolph, who stepped up. Bernard high up the ladder.
Left and wasn't able to keep the right foot down, but another angle. Maybe it gives us a better look here to see if he's able to get a toe down. It's out of bounds. Nice call. Got a referee in position, made the proper call correct.
Yeah, good play defensively right there by Green Bay to make that happen. Or now.
You can see it right now. Mike McCarthy's not hesitating. He's going for it here on fourth down.
Once again, shotgun for Rudolph. Looking left. Finding that Fryer move, but this is short. Incomplete. Well, they call it a completion right at the 1 yard line, but he was knocked down. Ball came out afterwards, but that's how that is going to end. What a long drive. They had 6 points taken off the board. And it looked like Fryer was going to be able to stretch over, but then the ball came out down at the 1. We'll be back right after this on KDKA.
Outback Steakhouse is a 3-course meal called the Aussie 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 with soup or salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert. Three courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
Not a scratch.
What do you expect? Switch to Verizon. Get one line on the Simplicity plan and iPhone 17 Pro today, and the latest iPhone every year. All for just $80 a month.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. Meds verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacists, paired with his favorite cheese. Delivered by Chewy, devoured by Gouda. For quality meds, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
If you know luxury, it's not just a word, it's rewarding.
Softfoam mattresses supports all types of sleepers. Luxury is handcrafted and assembled in American factories and brought directly to you with our complimentary in-home delivery and setup service. Which is why over 90% of customers would recommend Sattva to friends and family. Sattva, luxury mattresses made affordable.
And be part of the largest and most anticipated fundraising event of the year. As always, Steelers Style, presented by Neighborhood 4-Store PNC, UPMC, and UPMC Health Plan. Watch Steeler players and special guests walk down the runway to raise money for UPMC Sports Medicine Concussion Program, Cancer Bridges, and the Chuck Noll Foundation. Get your tickets now at Steelers.com/Steelers-Style. And let's get back to play here as the Steelers have Green Bay backed up after they failed to get into the end zone, so let's see what the Steelers defense can do. And right now there's a play that gets over the 5 to the almost 10-yard line, so a nice first down run for Green Bay. We're happy to have with us in the booth Art Rooney II. As he joins us here, we have an injury on the field, as you can see.
Time out for injury.
Jameson down there, and he's still on the ground. But Art, nice to have you up here, and I'm sure you're very happy to get things going. You have a whole new coaching staff, new energy right now, new players. What's this whole transition been like for you?
Well, it's been interesting, that's for sure. A lot of changes. Coach McCarthy and his staff have done a great job, I think, getting them ready to start the season. And it's fun to see how it's looking tonight.
And I know you have. You talked about changes that were made, Coach McCarthy, but Aaron Rodgers, and it's going to be a new-look offense. What are you expecting to see offensively?
I think we want to see consistent production and consistent points. So, we were a little inconsistent last year, and so the goal, I think, now is to be a little more consistent. We added some pieces on offense, and so I think we should see better results.
You're just a few months away from the draft that was here in Pittsburgh, a wildly successful one. You had beautiful weather, 800,000 people showed up for that. We're hearing words and information about $177 million injected into the city. I don't think you could have planned it any better. Your reaction to what happened?
No, I don't think it could have gone any better. Pittsburgh showed fantastic to the whole country, and not that we were surprised. So it was a great event for Pittsburgh, and really proud of the way everybody handled it.
And talking about the draft, you just displayed Hall of Honor Museum. Great display that you had prior to the game here. As you think about the draft, what was one of the most exciting things that you may have taken away from the draft?
Just seeing that many people right outside the stadium here was fantastic. Honestly, you never know what to really expect when you have an event of that size. And so, it was just great. Obviously, the weather was fantastic, and like I said, you couldn't ask for anything more.
All right, back to play here. Tyrod Taylor looking to get there, not much available. Let's talk about the Hall of Honor. You saw the video of the Hall of Honor Museum, and this year the Hall of Honor, 3 very special guys going in. It's always difficult because there's so many who are worthy. Tell us about the 3.
Well, three special guys. Of course, JT should have started at 4 Super Bowls, but started at 3, and was another consistent player on that defense. And of course, Craig was a great player for us, and really fantastic in the booth up here with our radio broadcast for so many years. And then Kevin did such a great job, and brought us 2 Super Bowl teams, and just a lot of success. So 3 great Steelers going in, that's for in Dublin was a fantastic experience, and just the way Steelers Nation turned out as usual. It'll be interesting to see how it goes in France. It's a little different kind of city than Dublin, and I don't think they know football quite as well in France. So it'll be different, but looking forward to showing the Steeler colors in France this year for sure.
Tyrod Taylor scrambled for a first down, and it looked like it was going to be a late hit there, Charlie, on Cole Holcomb. They threw a flag.
You can see Holcomb, he's coming in trying to make a play. Taylor slides at the last minute. In that collision, referees are always going to err on the side of caution. You see the flag thrown here.
Yeah, they are discussing it. It would be a first down. This will be the fourth penalty on the Steelers tonight.
Personal foul. Number 55. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, too many penalties so far. That's one thing we got to clean up.
Yeah, and one happened on the touchdown to Lou Nichols on the holding by Fatano. This was a tackle made by Holcomb, but it looked he went a little high perhaps, Charlie, and that's what they called.
Yeah.
It's always a tough one for a linebacker. There's a quarterback is scrambling, but you have to err on the side of caution and let up and let him slide.
All right, what about the work in the offseason? You guys did a whole bunch of stuff with beautiful play there, man. You're talking about good defense. That's exactly what it was. And that's Robert Spears Jennings, a draft pick, and comes from a military family. He said he learned to be accountable. Man, he was accountable on that play.
He's been looking good in camp the whole time.
Just beeline right in there to make that stop. But you like to see that with young guys. As far as
After the play, personal foul. Number 19. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
A lot of penalties being called here so far.
Yeah, too many penalties. Can't be making mistakes like that.
Yeah. Slaughter was the man who did it. 7 penalties now for 84 yards for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But you have so many new things going on, and I know you're excited about the start of this season. You get a home game to start this season, which is nice. That hasn't happened all that much over the years.
Yeah, it's nice to open at home and play. Yeah, covered well.
Another flag on that play. We'll see what it is. It was an incomplete pass down the middle. Taylor was going for it all right there. They've been busy.
Well, at least this one looks like it might be on the Packers.
Brad Rogers is the referee here tonight.
Illegal formation. Offense number 71 is on the end of the line and not covered. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's the first penalty on Green Bay after the first 7 here for the Steelers, so you're right, they need to clean that up. And I'm sure Mike McCarthy that's one of his points of emphasis too. Ball security, but also don't make as many penalties.
Yep, can't do that.
What's impressed you most about Mike McCarthy that maybe you didn't know?
You know, the efficiency of the way he I'll tell you, his attention to detail has been amazing. The way the practices run, there's never a dull moment during practice, and so he just has everybody going a mile a minute the whole practice, which is fun to see.
2nd and 15 now for Green Bay. They lead 3-0 on a 37-yard field goal. The Steelers had a touchdown taken off the board because of a penalty. But now they'd like to get the ball back on this 2nd and 15. Taylor goes to the side as his receiver, but it's going to be well short. That's Isaiah Nair. Brought a lot of guys in, too, in free agency. And I wanted to get your opinion about the draft. It seems like for the last several years, Omar Khan and his staff have been concentrating on really building up the offensive line, defensive line, got some players there, and a lot of high-end players on those. Both. You got to win in the trenches. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I think that's been the philosophy with Omar and Andy, and building up both sides of the line, and we have some good young guys in there. It's going to be fun to see how they develop.
3rd down and 9 for Green Bay. Sawyer trying to get around, can't do it. Pass goes incomplete. Good coverage there. And again, it's Cole Holcomb in coverage down the field, so that'll force a punt formation. was going to get the ball back after a very long drive the first time they had it. It resulted in no points, but they came very close twice.
You can see right there, Oldham, he upset at himself earlier for giving up a 15-yard penalty, but yet able to now step up on third down and force a punt here with great coverage on the backside.
All right, so the Steelers will get it back. Excited to see this kid play.
Yeah, speaking of our draft pick, here's one of our draft picks returning a punt here, so let's see how he does.
2 years ago, led college football in return yards, kickoff returns, and then last year punt returns. Makes a good play there as it goes into the end zone. Art, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. Look forward to a successful season for you. All the best.
Great to be with you. Thank you, guys.
All right. We're going to take a break, come back. Steelers have the football down 3 right here on KDK.
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day. The smells, the sights, the sounds. Get to your seat, take it all in. Feel the energy swell with every big play. The roar of the crowd, it keeps you chilled if you don't get watching at home.
Purchase tickets through the NFL's trusted and verified ticket partners. Introducing the first ever Infinity QX65. The world can stop, freeze, fall behind, but the Infinity QX65 is unstoppable. Discover the first ever Infinity QX65 at your local Infinity retailer. Liberty Bibbity. That's my name. Your name's Liberty Bibbity? You betcha. And I'm here to tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. That's my line, Liberty Bibbity. You're that guy from the commercial. May I have your autograph? Of course. What's it say? Great coverage, great savings. Liberty, 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 Liberty.
What does the $7 big deal meal get you at Sonic? The real question is, what doesn't it get you? Enjoy a full meal plus premium chicken bites for just $7. It's the $7 Sonic Big Deal Meal.
Just back is full. Let's go! Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy hot. Just so back.
Anthony Richardson getting his start for the Colts and doesn't get much help here from his wideout Coleman Owen. You gotta catch that. Kendall Vildor picks it off. You better watch out. Watch out. Kendall got all lit up. See what I went with that? It's spelled that way too, but it is. Kendall read that one. All right, I'm gonna stop. 3-0 Patriots in Foxborough.
His last game was the national championship, so as he is now attempting to throw his first pass, now Steelers Nation, they want to see him lead this offense.
Ryan McCollum is the new center. This is the best starting position for the Steelers all night. 20-yard line. They've had deficits to get out of. Travis Homer again up the middle, not much there. Let's go down to Missy Matthews, who has more on number 18.
Well, guys, it was hard for him to sit out last year. Wasn't even allowed out on the field during practice, so he was working on what he called special projects. He said they were little presentations he would put together for Aaron Rodgers, scout different things for upcoming opponents in terms of self-scouting for the Steelers offense, and said it was basically a de facto internship, helped a lot, and even kept track of all the things that Aaron told him.
All right, second down now. Weejan in the game again, and so is Homer. Play action, rolling right, throwing, has his man. And that's Brandon Smith. First down yardage, first pass, and the Will Howard opportunity is a completion, good for a first down.
And just getting on the move here. Moving the pocket, you can see it. First reading there, doesn't want to take it. He's saying, no, I'm going down the field for the big chunk play. Nice job by Howard.
Let's get to the line in a hurry. Howard now, rolling right, nobody open. Wisely throws it away. For Jeremy Bernard. Last time we saw him was the national championship game, and he did a very good job leading Ohio State there and was the MVP of that game. Had a lot of good weapons around him, no doubt, but when it came down to making good plays and big throws in tight windows, he did that.
And this organization, they are looking at him, and they wanted to see that last year. Unfortunately, hurt right before the game started, kept him around, making sure that he was getting the reps that he's needed. And here he is now, able to move the pocket. Just you saw that last play. Yeah, it was a throwaway, but that was the right play.
2nd and 10 now. There goes to Homer. Again, not much there. He tries to pitch for more, but can't get away from Warren Brinson. So Homer is getting a lot of work here. We expect to see a little of Jalen Warren or Rico Dowdle. So far, and Caleb Johnson's another guy we'd like to see more of, based on the fact he didn't play all that much last year. But they got a good plan here, and at some point we'll see these guys throughout the course of this preseason. Third and 11 for Will Howard. Steelers down by 3, 2nd quarter. Here comes pressure again from the outside. Howard trying to get away from it, and he is dragged down there. Good play by San Oladapo, as he just broke away and immediately got pressure from the outside. And Howard was forced to roll and throw it.
Roger Jones just wasn't able to get out to the defender there. Unfortunately, Will Howard is rolling to the right, and all his receivers are going left, so that's just a tough play when you're under duress.
All right, Sky Moore back once again. Cameron Johnston with a punt for the Steelers here. Sky Moore, who's had an impact on special teams. They signed him here because of this. And he had it with San Francisco, and he gets pretty good yardage there before the Steelers combined on knocking him down. But we got Everett over there. It's 44 yards on the kick, 14 yards on the return. We'll be back as Green Bay goes back on offense, up 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter.
They say to make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy. 1, 2. You'll enjoy Kohl's Active Sale. Save on Nike and more top active brands. Plus get 20% off across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Hey, you're not packing your toys for the Super Bowl?
No, they got to hold down the fort while we're in L.A.
Like Toy Story?
Toy Story. The whole company's going. Let's roll. Let's go.
We're never going to make it. It would take some kind of unbelievable Super Bowl Hail Mary. That's not what he likes.
To Super Bowl 61 and beyond. Who helps America go farther? Dream bigger. People do. Since 1879, our people have fueled the workers, the makers, the innovators, and the dreamers that move America forward.
This summer we're seeing a lot of lace-trimmed hems, lace overlays on top, and romantic lace details on dresses.
Aldi doesn't pay for cart wranglers, and those savings go to you.
Summer is back, along with Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken, seared peppers, and pure honey. Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is back, just in time for summer.
Mark with a K loves mayonnaise. Mark with a C can't stand it. That's the job. Remember the small things.
went into the T-Mobile by my job, and he's like, the best thing for you to do is
Send it back.
call customer care.
But you still get a new phone?
Yeah. They gotta send me a return sticker.
They
already sent that. I gotta print it out tomorrow and take it to UPS, put it back. Then when they get it, then I can start the new process. For $1,900.
Oh, that's right, because you got the old phone, you had to transfer and put it in. Yeah, I'm doctor is off. Sorry, I forgot I need to be a little more specific.
I mean,
No, you're right. No, you don't have to explain. You're completely right.
I didn't want to know that.
No, you're completely
You
right.
at your job, and you said you were on your way. So it takes less than 10 minutes. I went on the porch.
What
Sat
job?
on the porch. Where you been when you called me?
I was at home when I called you.
Not with people in the background.
That's my client that's at the house getting her nails done.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of people was there, like you was at the shop.
Oh no, I haven't been here, and the lady fired me. I told you. Hey, you don't listen.
No, you did not tell me. I'm sorry. You said some other people got fired. You didn't
No, I said there's been a lot of fights there, but no, I got fired.
I know that. Dang, sorry to hear that.
I mean,
That's what I would have said.
she asked me to come back. We was fucked up that night, babe.
No, I still would have said sorry to hear that.
She don't like the fact that my customers got my phone number. But she walked up in my face. And so Mercedes was like, what is going on? Why are you in her face? I said, there's two things you're going to learn about me. Back up and get out my face. And you're going to respect me and talk with respect. Like, we should better have a conversation. Yeah, oh yeah. And so she's like, well, if you don't like the new rules, you can get the fuck out.
Oh, shit.
Like, get your shit and pack your shit. So I went in to pack my shit, but I had a full day full of customers.
And you said these are
all Asian. They're not mixed with anything. Also, I did tell you I started my shadowing last Monday past. I've been at the dentist office all week. Huh? I came over here the other day in scrubs. You didn't see that? I had on all black scrubs when I walked through the door. Just 2 days ago.
Because you had to go to Walmart to get
another set. Yeah. To go to work. I'm in a monkey suit. I'm now in a monkey suit like you. And remember I told you I applied for the dental office, but I had to shadow first to get this job.
Remember I asked you, I said, damn, you supposed to be off all next week. You was like, no, I'm going to work. Okay.
This was the week I was supposed to be off, the 10th.
Okay.
The 10th, yeah. I was supposed to be last the other week, you're right, but the doctor was out on vacation. But he says vacation. And I worked my 40 hours. But I was supposed to do it till tomorrow. But he has to be out the office again. So I can't go back till 24th to shadow, but I'm still waiting on a job to call me back. Don't get me wrong, she called me and told me to come back in and finish my customers. But when somebody fires you and then asks you to come back, does that not put you on notice? That put me on so much notice. And I was like, oh, I need to hurry and get this shadow in and get a new job. So yeah, she fired me, and I'm keeping with that. She fired me. But I might go in there on Saturday. I might not. did I tell you I got the invite to the Redskins game with Rasul's godmother? She called me just now. Says, "So you still coming?" That's Saturday. Right? No, that's tomorrow.
No, Friday. You're right.
And I was like, I said, well, you in luck because I'm off tomorrow because the doctor's out of the office. She was like, oh, so you still coming? I'll come get you. You're going to drive from Maryland, pick me up here in Fredericksburg, and then drive back to Maryland. She said, I drive to Virginia every day for Dell's Airport. I work at the airport. That's true, you do drive that long. That's why.
Hour away.
Just to turn around and go back to the game.
And they ain't got to drop you off.
And then got to put you back home. So I said, no, I'll drive up. She said, but I got a pass for our parking. Or else you're paying $70 for parking. I said, I will meet you at your house. And we will ride together. Which I don't like doing. I don't like riding. I didn't feel like that with you. I always feel safe in your car.
Especially now. Say I drive my car like a race car now.
My ass. That's only because I got an expensive ass car, so I better take care of it because I can't afford the repairs. Well, it's like you don't want to afford the repairs if you paycheck to paycheck. And right now, while I'm in transition, I don't want to fuck up nothing. Everything is working in my favor. So let me just stick with the goddamn plan. Are we going to move our cars?
We gone in Florida till Wednesday.
Oh, shit.
That's why I'm parked over there.
That shit. Alright, I got Panda Express. I had it from lunch. It ain't like I went and bought it. I had it from lunch earlier. I just didn't finish it.
You want me to put that in the refrigerator?
We can fuck that up with that. What's in there? Wings, fries.
Ribs.
We fucking that up, but you know how we get when we smoke? You know how we get when we smoke? We jump back up.
I gotta refry those fries though. So I can go and do that now.
You don't look tired. You don't look stressed. You look relaxed.
Drink
Oh.
or play the game.
What are you stressed? Oh. I've been seeing so much shit. Like, I threw up the first day. He started cracking somebody's fucking face. And I was like this. He was like, crack, crack, crack. So, how much gory stuff do I watch? I watch crime shows. With them cutting people up, burning people down, killing babies.
I'm trying to watch scary movies too. But
not scary movies. I watch real crime. Not Law and Order. I'm talking about.
you watch scary movies too.
I do. Why did I do that? It wasn't the blood. It was the fact that he did like this. He sliced her gums and peeled them back. And I fucking lost my shit. I didn't do it in there. I heard him rush out the room. So yesterday, he started the client, and he's like, "You good?" I was like, I went to the doctor the other day, Wednesday night, and went and got some Zofran for nausea. So I can stand at work and man, it's oral surgery. It's not regular dentistry. It's oral surgery.
Surgery.
Yes.
Somebody I need to go to.
Guess what? You know Jennifer, the one who, my friend who, husband is my counselor, the one that just ran for school board and won the election and all that. Yeah. She just came and got her tour eyes done, and I was like, Sherelle has those. She had 3. But yeah, he does that. He takes care of that. He works with insurances and all that. So when you're ready. But she said it started fucking up her speech. She said yeah. She said she started slurring and like all her S's and different words. She couldn't say things because your tongue's not moving the way it's supposed to move. Yeah. Oh shit, let me text her. I was they were like, oh my god, your nails are so beautiful. And they was like, where'd you go? It's like, she hand of them. And the surgeon ever looked at me like, you're an artist like that. I was like, I told you I was a nail tech. They was like, what? Like, people say, I'm a nail tech or I'm a mechanic. But then you see what they do on your car, you like, nigga, you more than just a mechanic. Nigga, you're a magician. I saw that last time too. I was like, why did he buy a 4? I said, why did he buy a 4-way? And that's look, and this is what we need at the salon when we just doing customers. We end up ripping each paper towel in half, and then we fold it in half like this, and use it to wipe our brushes on. Hey lady, just checking on you. Want to make sure you were feeling okay. If you need anything, you know you can always text me. Even though she got teenage sons and everything else. What day? What day are you coming in? Oh no, everybody knows I'm supposed to shadow him. Nobody knows that I'm, the shadow, the doctor. So I'm going to just go in and do, do walking. But none of the customers are trying to text me to come in tomorrow. Like at my house. I'm thinking about doing them all day and making my own damn money. Nah, I think I'm gonna go back to Central tomorrow. It just depends on how I feel at this point. For real, because I'm tired. Like I'm not sleepy, but my body is like I've been standing. You stand at work a lot, but you can sit down when you want to. I'm observing, so I need to be standing over the surgeon, like Grey's Anatomy, standing over them watching. You know what I'm saying? I need to get so high and so hungry. Saturday at 11:30. No, but every now and then they cheat. And then I walk in, they're like, oh, I should have got on your schedule, right? They said you were booked last week. Whatever. Reservation. Well, I'm sorry.
It's called,
What's that? It's called like
it's
an
a
app.
web,
Like
it's an app that you
They're going, yeah. It's almost probably like Style Seat. Style Seat. You would have never remembered that.
Yeah.
It's a weird name. Style Seat, yeah.
I'm like, nigga, that bougie now? You like, man, look.
Yeah,
Nigga, they eat charges.
That's how they charge right here.
I said, nigga, I will never come to you.
Yes, you will.
No, I
That's a
won't.
question.
My record cost $18. Why would I pay $50?
What lifetime?
That's what I pay at the.
I thought you paid at least $30.
No, I don't.
You tip her?
Yes, I did.
Well, you always tip good. I ain't know about you. You tip good. I used to get tipped all the time. Like,
And a massage, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just. You're talking about sex. The video you sent me. Did you read my message? You checked it on Messenger. You sent me a video. No, seriously, I just like this. I said, where was he filming us from? I swear to God, I did. And then. Who? I was asleep. I was asleep. I got home after the Dennis office. I passed the fuck out. I was asleep. But then I said, are you still awake? Trying to catch you before you really went to sleep. You didn't answer. Like, what? I was like, oh shit. I said, that's how you feeling. You should have texted me a lot fucking earlier. Well, I didn't look at none of that. I didn't look at her hair. This is what I saw. See that part? I didn't see none of her hair, none of that. It could be a white girl. It could be a black girl with a wig on.
White girls don't have that kind of wig.
Everybody I do, especially when I ride you to a point and I hit my own damn spot and I be mad. And then I'll stand and look at you, you like,
Oh, get that motherfucker. What you waiting on? You know I'm finna bust quick.
no, I'm talking about now. Not again. When do you bust quick? No, seriously, no, help me. When do you bust quick? In the morning? No, get out. Get out.
She put me out my own.
Get out. Get out. If I count 6 strokes more than what you normally would do, it ain't really 6. You get what I'm saying? Then I'd be like, okay, you know we both gotta go to work, right? But if you feel so good, I'll be wanting to stop. And then that's the problem. All day I'm thinking about it. All day long. That's true. You did. Is that how you be going in?
Hell shit. He's like, damn. You got some last night? Some last night and this morning, motherfucker.
loud. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Oh, I thought that was a joke. Oh, that's good. And don't you hear announcements and shit? I'm gonna go.
But you see the video, you know what I'm saying? People talking regular, you know what I'm saying? Like,
am I gonna need some earplugs? If so, can you get me some? Aren't you particular when you like something or don't like something? I can be particular. She doesn't care how particular I am. This is my close friend.
girl, what you need some earplugs for? Don't type nothing. No. Don't try to change that.
I have sensitive ears. You know that. I do. Everyone knows I got sensitive ears. I don't have sensitive ears. You don't know me very well, bro. My mother, you can call my mom right now. She'll be Keenan's always had sensitive ears. That's why fireworks and all loud sounds and gun, every time she goes to gun range, it's always a problem.
You loud to them all. Don't even try that.
You being loud is totally different.
That's your ears. Your mouth is closer to your ears than it is somebody else's.
You trying to say that I should be heard my own ears? What's up with the comedy show tonight, though?
The
Like,
comedy
ever
show.
since I got out the car. Like,
No. I had to say something about that. That
since I
time
got out the car.
I had to say something about that.
Because it interfered with
Because
your
I got
game.
ate up by mosquitoes.
And it
Sitting outside waiting on you to be on your way.
On my way. You
It
took,
takes
no,
10
you
minutes.
explained it. You thought I was at Cindy.
It takes, no, even from your house. It takes 10 minutes.
It don't in traffic. It took 18
There
minutes.
ain't no traffic.
It is traffic right now.
18 minutes?
It took 18 minutes.
What time you come?
7 o'clock. Yep. So then I
What
jumped
time
in the shower, washed my
See,
coochie,
stop.
got dressed,
Stop.
and then went
Stop.
downstairs, got in the car.
That's what I'm talking.
Search and destroy. All units, mission area designated a fuck 'em up zone. We got the bomb. Serious Black Ops. MTC is scraping bottom. We're bringing the bomb online. Bomb going down. Bomb active. Damn it! Hostiles defused the bomb! We're not going down on my watch. Get yourself together. Search and destroy. Get in and get out, kill team.
time I'm fucking day, I should can see surround clear.
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. Hostile charges primed. Yep, solid loss. Walk it off. Search and destroy. Guild signatures all over this place. Hit them hard. Bomb acquired. One enemy left. Handle it. Time check, Black Ops. Credits are about to roll. We're planting the bomb. Search and destroy. They know we're here. Go loud, Black Ops. Time's low. Put your head down and get it done. Enemy set the bomb. Clean it up, Jason. Search and destroy. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb. Target dropped. Bomb acquired. Drop the bomb. Get serious, Black Ops. MTC is scraping bottom. Search and destroy. You know what we're up against. Keep it tight or we're all screwed. Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. One hostile remaining. The enemies planted the bomb. Bomb defusal underway. Took their bomb offline. Clean work. Reset, reload, do it again. Search and destroy. The guild is hiding something. Let's dig that shit up. We got the bomb. Time check, Black Ops. Credits are about to roll. Bomb plant in progress. Bomb is armed. Enemies have disarmed the bomb. Yep, solid loss. Walk it off. Search and destroy. Eyes up. System's hot. We're not here for a tour. You're our last chance. Let's start. Move fast. Time's low. Put your head down and get it done.